So talking about that, because you've been lucky to have experience both in-house as well as an agency, can you just compare a little bit the challenges or the benefits that you experienced? And obviously now you're in the agency world, so well, why would you choose that, let's say?
They're definitely very, very different. In-house is, for me, it was a lot. It's a lot more work, but I think that the benefits of it is that you're working for one client. You get to know the ins and outs of what's going on, the print to the videos to the sales team to you know that company. And I think that's what makes that in-house person so unique when it comes to having an individual dedicated to just your account, because they know everything. They don't have to go and like communicate with someone else, get this other person. Usually it's like, okay, if I'm going to set this, I'm going to set it up. When there's no meetings, I need to go back and forth. It's just it's a lot of work. Especially if it's depending on the size of the company, that work just tends to never really end. And if you're out, you're out. But I did in-house is definitely, I think it's because it's just such a niche. It's one company, one industry, and you're just focused. I think if you are a person that's in or getting started in the digital marketing atmosphere and trying to decide between agency and in-house, it's just, do you want to work for, is there a company or industry you want to work for? If you are an expert or you really like an industry and you want to stay in that industry, definitely finding an in-house company would be the best fit for you. Agencies is, you have a bunch of different managers, a different team, account managers, and you have a bunch of different accounts, and they're in several different industries for the most part. So you are in a day probably handling a lot of different subjects at the same time. So if you're a person that you like thinking that way, like just, sectioning off your days and talking about different industries all at the same time every day, and things are changing and you're having conversations with different personalities every day. If that's not for you, then probably agencies. Like that's just what agencies are. It's you're getting new clients. Clients are leaving. Sometimes you have long relationships with clients that end up staying. And you're working with multiple different, like you might have a conversion tracking team, you might have a website team, whatever it is, but you're not just doing that for one company, you're doing it for multiple different companies. So if you like your hands in a lot of different spots in a lot of different industries, and you like things to continuously be changing all the time, then I think agency is definitely the way to go. But they are very, very different.